Some songbirds are obligate to the grasslands. They can make a living nowhere else. We spoke recently of how we can help them bring off a brood and maintain their numbers. It is helpful to delay certain farming practices like cutting hay and mowing pasture to control weeds, but the first item of business is maintaining the grasslands. Lawns and parks aside for now, we're talking about pastures and hay ground, keeping North America's grasslands going at scale. Forests maintain themselves. Grasslands do not. Temperate North America wants to be forested, and the trees jump in if you turn your back. So somebody has to maintain the grasslands. The only economic justification today for going to the trouble and expense of maintaining grasslands is cattle. Not sheep, not goats, not pigs or horses, cattle. So, no cattle equals no grasslands equals no grassland birds. It's a simple equation, but not intuitive unless we know about woody plant succession, one of the most powerful forces in nature. Like rust, succession never sleeps. It works without rest to reforest open land. In olden times, native peoples burned and maintained grasslands in behalf of the bison. 20 to 40 million people lived in what is now the USA, operating a bison economy. People set fires, and bison stomped and chomped, and between them they created and maintained grasslands. If natural means without people, there are no natural grasslands in temperate North America. Half the continent was in managed grasslands when Europeans got here, something like 1 billion acres. The native peoples and the bison they culled for food and shelter are gone, eliminated by European diseases and genocide. We have today only a fraction of the grasslands the native peoples once maintained, so we have to maintain them by cattle farming if the grassland birds are to survive. Cattle and the pastures that sustain them are the only reason we have any grasslands at all. Farming is a tough game. Delaying hay cutting degrades the hay, in effect adding cost to farming. Because the entire grassland life system is shrinking to grow corn for ethanol, soybeans for export, the farms that grow cattle are the only hope of keeping bobolinks and Dickcissels and Kestrels and Short-Eared Owls. That is a relationship worth having in mind.